Hi, my name is Jennifer Lupiba, Product Marketing Manager for Quest Site Administrator for SharePoint. Quest Site Administrator for SharePoint helps you to discover, report, manage the permissions, restructure content, audit, and manage policies of your SharePoint environment. Site Administrator also includes an information portal, a web-based dashboard that presents enterprise-level information on your SharePoint environment. From the information portal, you can drill down to the site collection or site level to get basic information about SharePoint usage, as well as view permissions reports. The information portal recognizes the SharePoint security model and automatically shows security trim reports to site collection administrators and site owners. This saves administrators time because they don't have to generate site-specific reports. It also provides business users with access to data that can help them make informed decisions about their project and team sites. At this point, I'll turn it over to Quest Systems Consultant Goswin Kari, who will walk you through Quest Site Administrator for SharePoint.
Site Administrator for SharePoint Information Portal is a web dashboard that presents enterprise-level information on your SharePoint environment. It can be accessed from any computer on the network as long as you have the URL for Information Portal, which is normally generated during the installation of Site Administrator for SharePoint, or you can access it through SharePoint Site Settings. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and click on Site Settings. I'm logged in as Administrator System Account, who is a member of the Site Collection Administrators group, and that's why at the bottom of this screen I'm able to see the Site Administrators report. If I'm not listed as the Site Collection Administrators group, or if I'm not a site owner, then I won't be able to see this information here at the bottom. And then you're accessing Information Portal from within this interface. So it's very convenient for your site collection administrators. We defaulted to the sites link, where we're basically looking at information that is relevant from the site we connected from. And so we're looking at the total size of content for this specific site, or site collection in this case, 4 megabytes of content. We see a list of the objects within the site, subsites, lists, items, and the numbers there. Site growth trend reports or graphs here, basically showing us the growth for the site collection. It was created back in April 16th of 2010. Site collection information, and then the top size information. So top objects, top sites, the 5 sites, top 5 document libraries, top 5 lists. On the right hand side, document types is showing for us on the site collection. So these are all we have 7 PDFs on the site collection, a total of 1.6 megabytes. So this is the sites node. Let's switch over to the enterprise node, which is the main node you would get to if you access the information portal directly using the URL. Obviously, I am more than just a site collection admin, so I'm looking at information beyond the sites or the site collections I have access to. Otherwise, if I just have access to specific sites or site collections, then that's the only thing I'm going to be able to access and see. But this is now a farm-related information, farm-specific information. In my case, I actually have a hybrid environment, 2007 and 2010 SharePoint. And I'm looking at information about the number of web applications, content databases, growth trend reports again, and here's the top 5 web applications. In my case, I only have 3 top databases. So these are content databases, whether you know the names of them or not. You can see them in here. You can see the size they're consuming. The document types, again, from an enterprise perspective, the site collections, the sites, and down to the document level as well. And then if we scroll to the top of this, we have a farms link, a web applications link, a site collections link, and a site link. We'll just visit the farms link. Basically, I have, in my case, 2 farms, so it's a list of both farms. If I want to grant, revoke, duplicate, reassign permissions at the farm level, I could do so. All I need to do is select the farms or the farm or farms of interest, and then click on grant. That's going to basically grant a specific user a specific permission level at the scope, which is, in my case, I've checked checkboxes next to 2 farms, so across all my farms. If I want to, say, grant permissions at the web application level, or I want to reassign permissions at the web application level, someone is taking over the position for someone else, I'd come here and again, very similar to the farm node, highlight the web applications of interest. Maybe I want to revoke permissions, maybe I want to reassign permissions, give one user same access as an existing user. And then under the site collections list or link, we see a list of all the site collections that I have access to, or I'm listed as a member of the site collection admin group. So this is a list of them, and this is again a hybrid environment. I could take a look at, again, visit the site metrics, which is the main page we defaulted to when we clicked from site settings, site permission report. So this is going to show me a list of who has access to this specific site. You can take a look at this for the management product. So here's a list of who has access to it. If I go back to the previous screen, if I have a user in mind, I could go ahead and plug in the name of the user, get a list of what he or she has as far as access on the site, or the site collection in this case, and then usage related information. So if I want to see how many hits a site is receiving, how many views is it receiving, what are the top used pages on specific site collections and sites, this is going to be a lot of help here. So this is the usage link for this information portal site collection, which is now on my SharePoint 2010 farm. This site collection total received 4 views. It has 3 subsites from 1 user, and this is basically the number of page views graph. And here at the bottom we see the top used content, most visited pages, top unused content, and then long unused sites. So this is essentially information portal. Again, you could access this from any computer on the network as long as you know the URL, or through your site settings. It's going to provide you with information about the enterprise in general, real-time information. So only the data that you or your content owners have access to, including being able to look at permissions reports and user permissions and usage related information.
Now that you've had an overview of the new information portal for Site Administrator for SharePoint, I hope you'll upgrade your Site Administrator today. To do that, visit support link at quest.com/upgrade-site-admin, where you can access the upgrade files as well as upgrade how-to videos for those on a current support plan.